what has happened to us as a diaspora community. I think that there have been different levels of our engagement with celebrity, with the notion of diplomacy through celebrity. At first, we were very happy, and of course, it's timely that Mike Connors died a couple of days ago, because we were all very proud of Mike Connors. He was Armenian. His name was Krikor Ohanessian. We were very proud of Arlene Francis. I'm going back to my childhood. We loved the idea that there are Armenians that had survived, because we are all survivors. We are people who are here because of diaspora. And we allowed ourselves to just be amazed by the fact that we could be successful. But we are so beyond that. And what we have not come to really understand until very recently, shockingly recently, is that our engagement has to go beyond this sense that we are just here, because we are no longer just there. We are seeing massive depopulation, as Arsene has said. This is a critical juncture. And we have to understand, as was said before, that it's not enough to think that what happens in the election will determine what our engagement means. That is very short-sighted, and we have to manage expectations, as it was said so beautifully. We know, and this is the real crisis, we know what's going to happen with the election. And we should be appalled at what's happening with the election. We should be appalled at the fact that there are people who have political voice who are put in jail. We should be appalled by the fact that there is no legitimate alternative. And that is because it has been suppressed. What's going to happen in the election, we know the result. But what we now have to commit ourselves to is what's going to happen after the election, where we as diasporans will be engaged in this country. We love this country, but it's not just the concept of the country. The second stage of celebrity diplomacy was, of course, Cher, going after the earthquake, or it's Charles Aznavour, or it's System of a Down, or it's these people who talk about issues that we understand and have celebrated and commemorated last year. And the problem that we have to adjust ourselves to is the fact that this is not about genocide anymore. This is about a different type of survivalist threat. And I'm so proud of this association with justice within Armenia, because as artists, we have generated a lot of that feeling of nostalgia, of patriotism, of identity. But now as artists, we are saying the next stage is to do exactly what Arsene has said, and what Arsene represented that day when she was arrested, which is that let's make this real in terms of our day-to-day existence. Let us make it real that we are participants in this country. And let us heed the call that is being made to us to engage. Let us go there. Let us sit in the streets if we have to. Let us say that we are a part of this. Let us re-engage with this place that we have cut ourselves off from for many different circumstances, not the least of which is our own sense of trying to cope with trauma of coming here in the first place. But now we have to engage at a different level. It's profound, it's deep, and it's amazing that you're all here today. And that's a great step forward. Thank you.